Hi friends, so welcome to the first layout of March 2020. And this month I made page kits. Why? Because I've been in this big page kit kind of kick lately. And the majority of what I'm using from this one is Pinkfresh Case of the Blahs. See, these are my papers. I have 2 of these sticker sheets. No, I will not use all of them, but I had them together, so I thought I would just keep them together. And I also had 2 of the same set of puffies, so I might just slip that in there. I do like that grid background, though, to use that's in this packaging. And then I do have some of the die cuts. So I've got lots of goodies for that. And the reason why is I have this photo here, and this is 4 pictures of my daughter when we were in the car right after she had her wisdom teeth out. And I thought if there's ever a good time for a case of the Blahs, that would be it. And now I was looking at the February 2020 page maps because I did not use them enough. And I am going to go after this one right here to do my layout. I like it. I like that it's kind of top heavy, but the photos are coming down. Looks like little word strips, a couple of embellishments, and I'm just gonna do what I do and see how I like it as I go along. Don't know. So I'm gonna work on that one. These are my papers. You saw some of my embellishments. I also have just a little bin of some wood veneer here I'm working through, as well as some random offcuts of washi I'm gonna see if I can work in. So that's what I have, and now I'm gonna take you along with me. Here we go, friends. So I lost a tiny bit of footage, but all you've missed is I did take a scrap of that slate blue and cut it. Looks about 4 inches across. And I also used, see the X's and O's washi? I used that to, I guess, create a little bit of depth on the bottom of that that blue piece of pattern paper. And then when I reached down to throw something away, I saw that heart cut file, which is awful that it was just sitting on my floor. And it has literally been kicking around on my desk for about a year. And yeah, I just thought I would go ahead and pop a little bit of white in there. And that's the whole reason why that's in there. That was not originally in my kit whatsoever. I just thought it was a good idea to get it used, and I kept knocking it around my desk. It was getting bent up, all that kind of stuff. And hearts work for this. I mean, I had both of my daughters have their wisdom teeth out, like one on a Monday and one on a Tuesday. So, unfortunately, the poor things were in a world of hurt. Now, these alphas I'm using, those are by Felicity Jane. And I'm doing this big push trying to use up alphas that I've already started, because at this point I now have 2 full bins of like thicker size alphas, and yeah, I need to get a little traction with them. So Pinkfresh is absolutely great at giving you a ton of product, and this is absolutely no difference here. These are cardstock stickers that I am using, and they also came with a full black and white tile alpha, which is kind of awesome. That noted flare right there, that came from, oh God, the Creative Cuts Club, because they get these epoxy flare that are part of the kit each month. And I think those were from a summer kit, but the word noted actually works for this. So this is, once again, I'm trying to use all these bits and pieces that kick around my craft room and actually get some traction with using my stash. I'm really enjoying concentrating on what I have and what I bought because I loved it and using it. So I'm looking around for anything that will work for this situation of my poor kid being absolutely stoned out of it under the influence from whatever they gave her at the oral surgeon. And these pictures I took, I wasn't driving, just in case somebody asked. I finally got her into my car, and she was chattering away to me about everything. And I just started taking pictures of her because she was making no sense, and it was kind of funny. Now, I did hem and haw whether or not to share these photos because I didn't want anybody upset that there was something medical on my channel, or that you were uncomfortable with how she was feeling and all that. she actually bounced back so well. Both my daughters did. Within a couple of days, they were doing great, a little puffy, but they were perfectly fine. So, you know, most of the people that come on my channel, we are pretty good pals at this point. So I figured that I would just go for it. And if it upsets enough people, I'll just take it off. It's perfectly fine. Anyway, these are the Pink Fresh Puffy stickers, and I am on my second sheet of them. I think that they are great and gorgeous and work for tons of things, not just blah things. Oh, look, I had a couple little tile alphas that were trying to escape. That is a problem with tile alphas, is they don't like to stay put. So this is like 1.5 packs of the die cuts from a case of the Blahs, because like I said, I originally got this collection in a, what was it? I got it in a warehouse box, and I also got part of it in the scrap room kits once upon a time. So I do have bits and pieces from a couple of different things. I'm going to do some really simple journaling using a black marker type pen, which usually I use gray, but I went with black this time because I have such bold black graphics, and thought I would add just a little bit of wording in there to let people know which daughter this is. They look a bit alike. Which daughter this is and when she had her procedures done. And yeah, what else to tell you? I think that's about it with this. Now, I have been working my way through these mini page kits that I put together for March, and I'm going to be doing the mini kits for a while. I really loved the process of making the mini kits, and I felt like I got a lot more stash use than I normally do. And it was kind of fun to use products that were different colors and different collections and all that kind of stuff. Now that little clear container you see me using there, I've been just using that to the side of my desk, and anytime I find a little random piece of something, you know, that falls on the floor or that's on a corner of my desk or when I'm cleaning up in my scrap room, I've been throwing it in there, and quite frankly, I have been getting lots of little bits and pieces used up. Now, you guys know I have color drawers, and I can always throw them in there, but this is just like a color drawer extension of extra little bits and pieces. And I don't know, for some reason it's fun to me to have things in a couple places. So like that that orange plus sign that I put under that idea die cut on the bottom right, I never would have went and pulled that. It just so happened to be in that bin, so it worked for me. I'm going to go ahead and get a couple more of these little shapes in. These are just some Doodlebug like enamel shapes in a gold tone. So I brought in a little bit of gold with that, and that's fine. I do like a metallic on a page quite often. This is my bin that has sequins, gems, and pearls in it. I'm seeing if anything works. And I do have these little self-adhesive orange sequins in here. I picked these up. They're just G Studios. I picked them up once upon a time at Meijer when I was walking by, and they're 50 cents a pack, and I only got one of each color, and I should have just bought them all. I've been able to use them on so many things, so I do not know what I was thinking. So this is where I'm just doing my finishing little touches. I'm going through, this is what I call my bin of happiness. It's got tons of enamel dots and things like that. For some reason, there's a couple puffy shapes in there that do not belong, but these are mostly my enamel bits, and I'm getting some nice traction on them right now, probably because they're visible and I love all the colors in there. Finally found a set that I liked. These have like almost like a translucent kind of quality to them, and they match the blue in that color block up top, and I don't have a lot going on my layout in that color, so that kind of works. So, before I go much further, let me tell you that I have the links for the other mini kit Monday ladies below, as well as our Facebook group. I'll try to remember to put that in there. Here is a close-up kind of shot of my layout, and I'll have a still shot as well. So that's what I have here today. I hope you like what I came up with, and I will be back ever so soon with another layout. Thank you so much for watching.